this is Jenny with this week's Catch Up. If you weren't in Sunday school last week, we missed you and we would love for you to join us this Sunday on the Zoom link. And speaking of this Sunday, it's our first Sunday back in person and we are so excited. So we would love for you to join us for youth group on Sunday night in person at 5 p.m. We're going to meet at the new chapel. We'll start in there and then we'll break out into community groups. Jubilation happens first. And so make sure you're there for all the excitement on Sunday. We cannot wait to see you. This week in Sunday school, we finished our series, Free People. And our topic this week was that free people give up their freedoms for other people out of love. One of the ways that we do that is through forgiveness. And we talked about conflict and being in conflict with other people. And I don't know about you, but I hate conflict and I do everything possible to avoid being in conflict. And yet it happens whether we like it or not. And so the question becomes, what kind of people are we going to be when we find ourselves in conflict? Are we the type of people that hold a grudge, that make people beg for our forgiveness, that retaliate towards others? There's a lot that we can learn from Jesus and from God's love for us from the scriptures that talk about what it looks like for us to be freely forgiven. One of the things that I find so compelling about my faith is that God loves me, even though I'm not perfect, even though I mess up. And the beautiful thing there is that God doesn't ask me to come and beg and beg and beg for forgiveness and, have punishment towards myself. I think God has a lot of compassion and a lot of mercy for me. And time again, when I've made big mistakes, God's welcomed me back, like the prodigal son. You and I can choose to forgive or not forgive people. That's an actual freedom that we have. And yet our faith compels us to freely forgive other people the way that we have been forgiven. This week, I hope if you find yourself in conflict, you will ask yourself what type of person you're going to be in that situation, and you will give the grace and mercy of forgiveness when you can.